I just want to make a quick video about something that's been kind of not bothering me, but I've been thinking about. Um, so, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of mixed stuff. So we're hearing a lot of new agey concepts, which are really ancient concepts that have been rebranded and resold and turned into something that maybe they had no, real meaning of, and then they changed it into something else. And the thing I want to talk about right now, and there's a lot of stuff. I got a whole, maybe I'll do a live stream thing again. I got a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about. I've been thinking a lot about, but the thing I want to talk about today is personal protection. So I'm sorry, there's jets flying over the house. There's one right there. Big old jet. Sorry, I don't know. I can't see it. I live near the air base, so they fly over all the time. But the thing I was going to just mention really briefly is we have the right to self-defense, and you don't have to. And self-defense means a lot of different things. People think self-defense means that you're running around, with your head on a swivel and you're ready to fight at any moment. That's not self-defense. Self-defense is awareness, staying, calm and relaxed, but being aware of your surroundings. And this goes for on every level. And if right now there is a lot of stuff going on, and people are getting very agitated. I can see it happening. I've been staying off the online stuff because it's just such a. Yeah, I have this lady I follow, and she's so peaceful and so loving, and she, it's Audrey Kitching, and she raises butterflies. I don't know, she's an artist, and she's just so soft and beautiful and just lovely, just a lovely person. And she made some comments about, because some people were talking about, manifesting things, and she basically just, explained something that was on a much higher level than most people even. Most people are just at that low new agey level where they've heard about it, and they've heard about this and heard about that, and they think they're an expert because they made a little bit of money, or they lost a little bit of weight, or whatever. They think they're an expert now because they've done something and succeeded, and they call that manifesting. So anyway, so she talked about something in a lot more detail, and then she got attacked. I mean, she was basically making comments on there about how, man, I'm just being attacked for what I said, and I don't know if it's even worth being on here, and blah blah blah. And my first answer to that is, you have the right to self-defense. So in Twitter land or YouTube land or whatever, you have the right to block people. You have the right to not read their comments. You have the right to, protect yourself. And it's the same in real world situation. You have the right to protect yourself, and you should protect yourself. That is a godly and just thing to do. And I'm just going to tell a little story that I heard a long time ago, and I can't even remember who told it. It might have been Panditji. I think it maybe was Panditji, but I can't remember. This spiritual teacher I used to follow. And he was talking about how this master and this disciple were walking down a road. And these guys came and started harassing them and trying to rob them. And maybe they did rob them. I don't remember the exact story, but they were, bad guys. They were bad guys. And they went to cross the river. The master and the disciple crossed the river in a boat, and the bad guys were coming behind them. And the bad guys, their boat capsized, and they drowned. And when they got to the other side of the shore, when the master got out of the boat, he slapped the disciple in the face. And the disciple's like, "Why did you do that? Why would you slap me in the face?" And he said, "Because when you were faced with evil, you did nothing. When those bad men came and they started assaulting us, you did nothing to protect yourself. You let them do it because, it's almost like you can become so passive that you let evil persist." And this is something that I'm going to talk more about in another video. I'm trying to find my Bhagavad Gita, because in the Bhagavad Gita, it kind of lends itself to this discussion a little bit. Anyway, the point I wanted to make today was we have the right to self-protection, and whatever that means to you, and we have the right to defend ourselves. And there's a lot of new agey stuff out there that says, oh, if you try to defend yourself, or if you have thoughts about self-protection, you're going to manifest an attack. You're going to manifest something bad coming to you. And that's not true. That's not true. So there's some other stuff I'll bring. Kamlesh talks about this a little bit too, along this angle. And but the bottom line is, protect yourselves, take care of yourself. If that means getting off the internet, if it means getting off of the online stuff for a few days, everyone has the right to self-protection. So take care of yourself. And love is just so much more powerful than all this. This division we have going on right now is artificial, and it's temporary. So just sit back, try to come back to the self, the higher self, at God consciousness. And it helps me with doing the path that I'm on, the heartfulness path. It's helping me because one of the things in the heartfulness path is a little prayer that you're supposed to say every day, or try to remember to say. And it's the first part of it is, "O Lord, thou art the true goal of human life." And I think we forget what the true goal is. And because of that, we get caught up in a whole lot of bullshit. So remember, the true goal of human life is God. And that simplifies things right down real simple. And anyway, hope you have a good day.